Hello and welcome to Administration Wise. In this video, we will understand about the performance budgeting. The term performance budgeting and its concept has been originated in naval organization of USA during the period of Second World War, and Hoover Commission strongly recommended to the government for its adoption in the federal budget और इसे बाद में accept भी कर लिया गया था. As per the definition given by the Hoover Commission, the performance budget is the budget based upon the function, activities, and the projects. Now, what are the stages of the performance budgeting? In the very first stage, we have to clearly identify our objective. Both long-term and short-term strategies should be demarcated. Then after clear classification as per need should be done. The criteria for evaluation of the program with reference to the objectives should be clarified, and after approval, the rules of different agencies should be delegated and the proper information and reporting system on the financial and physical data should be done, and the performance budgeting should be audited after its execution. These are the 7 stages of परफॉर्मेंस बजटिंग. डिफरेंस क्या है इसका ट्रेडिशनल बजट से? तो ट्रेडिशनल बजट मेनली फोकस करता है लीगल एस्पेक्ट पे, while the performance budget focuses on the performance aspect. Traditional budget focuses on money. Again, performance budget performance के ऊपर ही रिलाई करता है more or less. Traditional budget focuses more on the source of expenditure, but the performance budget will focus on the quality of the work. Audit conducted after the traditional budget mainly checks for the legal aspect, while the performance budget के ऑडिट में हम लोग क्वालिटी एंड इट्स परफॉर्मेंस को ही देख रहे होते हैं. इन अदर वर्ड, परफॉर्मेंस बजट शिफ्ट द एम्फेसिस फ्रॉम मीन्स टू द अकम्प्लिशमेंट टू द अकम्प्लिशमेंट इटसेल्फ. मीन्स हम लोग मीन्स से एंड की तरफ बस ना देख करके हम लोग मीन्स पे ज्यादा फोकस करेंगे कि हम लोग पाथवे उसके लिए जो फॉलो कर रहे हैं वो सही होना चाहिए, उसकी क्वालिटी सही होनी चाहिए. ना एनुअल बजट एंड द डेवलपमेंटल प्लान क्लोज are made closer together in cognizance with the performance, and since formulated in terms of programs and project, it is complementary to planning and provides an effective feedback to the planning itself. What are the advantages of the performance budgeting? It helps the budgeting formulation in the method of reviewing the actual progress of the program at all the level of the government. It helps in improving the decision making process and management of the program in day-to-day administration. The performance audit is facilitated through the adoption of the performance budgeting in the government, which helps in fixing the responsibility for the administrative lapses. The performance budget provides a clearer and true picture of the pattern of spending in the government and the possible revenue alternatives that are available to the government are also clarified. It enhances the accountability of the administration and provides an additional tool to the public and the representative to control the management of the financial operation through the performance audit. And this kind of budgeting is more intelligible to the common man who knows about the projects by this method and activities of the government, and government would have to undertake the coming year and the target that it seeks to achieve, as the quality of the performance of the government is now being assessed by performance auditing in this kind of budgeting system. Now, performance budgeting in India. The introduction of performance budgeting in India has been long-standing demand of the representative of the people, that is, of the Lok Sabha. The Estimate Committee of the Second Lok Sabha in 1956 recommended for its use in the government under the recommendation of budgetary reforms and the Administrative Reform Commission also. तो budgetary reform का भी रिकमेंडेशन था एंड एआरसी का भी रिकमेंडेशन था कि हम लोग परफॉर्मेंस बजटिंग करें. While it is accepted in the year of 1977-78 and in the year 1977-78, the performance budgeting was introduced for the first time in the India, and this has been extended to cover slowly to the all department of government, and the introduction of performance budgeting in India has a strong case due to the presence of certain special factors present in India. These factors are discussed here. These are where the progressive budget with the significant welfare content is made on an activity, and the adoption of the performance budgeting would be strengthen the democratic process in India at the given level of the literacy in India, since the performance budget can be made intelligible to average citizen very easily. Hence, performance budget should be preferred. The performance budget facilitates the implementation of the developmental program. It promotes the efficiency of the economy and its expenditure. The performance budget integrates the three-way process, that is planning, programming and budgeting. The urgent need of enhancing the accountability of the administrator are now addressed by this process of budgeting, that is now rapidly in all the quarters of the Indian administration are assessed and can easily be fulfilled by having the performance budgeting and the performance auditing criteria. Limitation क्या क्या है? तो क्लैरिटी ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट बहुत बार नहीं आ पाता है इन आवर डाइवर्स कंट्री लाइक इंडिया। तो जैसा कि प्रीरिक्विजिट कंडीशन ही है परफॉर्मेंस बजटिंग का कि हम लोग के पास ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्लियर होने चाहिए, सो दैट द क्वांटिटेटिव मिड टर्म्स कैन इजिली बी फिक्स्ड एंड देयर अचीवमेंट कैन बी चेक्ड। दूसरा कंडीशन ये है कि जो भी एक्टिविटीज हम लोग परफॉर्मेंस बजटिंग के थ्रू असेस करना चाहते हैं उसके क्वालिटेटिव मेजरमेंट को हम लोग असेस करेंगे। अब मोस्ट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एक्टिविटीज जो है वो सॉवरेन नेचर की होती है और रेगुलेटरी होती है, which cannot be quantified. Performance budget requires comparatively stable environment in terms of input and the outputs also, and the overall environment of the organization too may prove as an obstacle. Lack of proper cost accounting in the government is also an obstacle, and lack of abundant manpower in the governance system of India. It involves a complex auditing system, which again requires an intelligent human resource and manpower. Now, although a number of defects seems to be there in operating the performance budgeting technique, it is very much successful also and appreciated, and as the not only quantity is being assessed but now quality is also assessed. It has been found to be very successful in high technology production activities where the activities can easily be quantified. And that's all for this video. Thank you for your time.